welcome back to Atlanta. Yeah, wake up from that dream. That was an interesting first episode. That felt like such a real wake-up scene. There's so many movies where it just feels so fake. That felt very real. Yeah. 20K. Shit, I need 20K too. Like, what do you mean?
Fuck.
Yeah. Ooh. I wonder if that fall was real, like it was in The Martian.
Yo.
Hey, what's up?
I've been roaming the streets. Since twilight.
Sounds like Darius.
Because I'm confused.
Yeah, I'll deal
I'm a little
With
confused.
Alfred when I land, I need you to pick up Van.
So, Ern is headed to Amsterdam. Is this the same tour that they went on at the end of season 2, or is this a different one? I still can't tell if there was like a big time jump or not. How did he do that?
Excuse me, sir.
Oh my god.
I have to pat you down.
I lost my belt. And my underwear.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, come
I'll let you
on.
through if you don't.
Can you at least like hold it up for him? That sounds weird, but do what you gotta do. Come on, man. Like you can't let him pick up his pants. Oh, nice. That's really clever. I miss the intros for Atlanta. They're so cool. Van, what's up? You don't look super happy right now. What's going on?
Otherwise known as the Venice of the North.
Is it?
I'm fine. They lost my luggage.
Oh, no.
Great.
Yeah, you can wear mine. I've been wearing it for 8 days.
No.
9 days.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm just with my parents right now.
Okay.
You guys gonna pop out another baby?
Why would you ask
I have a
that?
boyfriend.
Do you?
I had my balls crushed when I was a kid in Nigeria.
I feel like he's being serious.
Nah, it's okay.
She's just like, okay.
It's intense.
Okay.
Thanks.
I missed the comedy on this show. It's very good.
Paperboy can maybe wear this to take some pictures with fans.
Nope.
What do you think? Here,
No.
with the feather.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that.
I'm white as hell and I would
No.
not wear that.
This is my taxi driver.
Cool.
Why is he here?
Paid. It's about 40 euros, not including tip.
Okay.
Ern's able to get this dude to pay for it, for real?
Everything is on.
Paperboy needs a slight increase in his advance before the concert tonight. He's gonna need about 20K in cash.
No way. No way he's actually... Holy shit. There has to have been a huge time jump because they were not holding this kind of influence before. This is kind of sweet, actually.
Your first time in Amsterdam?
No, we actually played a smaller venue last year. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this definitely
Weird,
is a little,
Yeah, and the
little
weed.
bit further in time.
Good.
I'm gonna need
What up?
some money for another cab.
Oh my god, Ern.
Yeah, you might want to take that off. You got gasoline on it. Hey,
Oh, that was funny.
sorry about me. Why are you here?
Good question. Not bad.
I was up for this job that I wanted and I didn't get it, so thought I'd come here and figure it out.
We'll see how that
I got this
goes.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I like that one.
I'm gonna get the potato mash, man. Would you recommend the schnitzel or the bean soup?
The bean soup. You like it?
The bean soup.
No,
I love
schnitzel's
the
really
bean
good,
soups,
though.
man.
Come on.
Cubes?
Yeah, cube, man.
No,
I crush.
okay,
I don't
no.
want to chew my water. Y'all got hot sauce, right?
Yes.
I like how they're just kind of commenting on how European prison systems are
Paperboy.
not really about punishment.
I fuck with that.
It's a totally different scheme. I don't think it's like this. Although this is kind of like that stuff about A$AP Rocky when he was in
Al, man.
what prison was it? Like a Swedish prison?
I'm gonna get my lunch first, all right? And
Oh my god.
just wake me up for my nap when I get here, all right?
Yes, whatever you want.
Hey, can you turn the thermostat down a little bit?
Again, I don't think their prison systems are this nice, but it's pretty funny.
You're right on time.
What?
Luke told me the van broke down.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Jongens, we gaan.
All right, let's just roll with it. I don't like all their matching white outfits. That was kind of weird. That's ew. That's so gross. Alright, you want it. Ew! The fuck? I like big bearded ginger men, but not when they do shit like that. What the fuck?
What up?
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Hello? The fuck? Don't wave, Ern.
What's with all the blackface?
Blackface? Oh, nigga, stop acting like you don't know.
Yeah, like...
Black face babies.
That's for the children.
Oh, what is it? Schwarz Pete?
Actually, he's black because he fell down the chimney.
No. There are definitely racial undertones to the whole thing. Shut the fuck up. What is going on, dude? This is so weird. Are they joining a cult? Like, what is going on?
Pretty sure that's Tupac. I felt the thug spirit in my bones on the way up here. I knew it.
You know what? Knowing Darius, he's probably right. It probably is Tupac.
And Tupac faked his death, right?
So what do you think? You finding yourself yet? Hello.
Hi. I'm his death doula.
He's what?
I'm here to help my friend and the people who love him let go. How are you doing, Vanessa?
Not great, but, you know, working on it.
But it's just kind of different now.
How so?
Well, not with family, older, circumstances have changed quite a bit.
Right. I'm just different. I guess I'm not a kid anymore.
I'm glad you're with someone who can comfort you.
Oh.
I mean,
That's not my boyfriend.
Not your boyfriend, but
Not
it
my
is
boyfriend.
someone who can comfort you.
Hello. Please, may I help with your...
No, thank you.
Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out
My
my
God.
face.
Yeah, you gotta go. How many people are gonna be in blackface? Because that's awful.
What the hell happened in here?
There's no way you tore that room up that much just from fucking.
Die traditie is racist.
It is.
hier
Een nigger bitch genoemd in print.
Yo, who's the nigger bitch?
Niemand zegt dat?
What, nigger?
Achterlijk kut.
Oh shit! Alright, that makes more sense. Damn, it really sounds like they're going at it. Oh, shit. I mean, she was right to slap her. What the
Helsinki.
Like how he originally says, like, oh, it's what the kids do.
It's time. Our duty now is to tell him it's okay to leave us.
Why do I feel like this is gonna get really weird?
It's okay.
Oh. Actually, kind of a sweet moment for her. What is that? Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh shit, I can't look at that. I have very personal reasons I can't look at that. Did that really just happen? Oh my god. What the fuck? I knew it was gonna get weird. I didn't think that was gonna happen. And again, to clarify, if he had been killed literally any other way besides like the plastic on his face, would have been able to watch. It's just that I was like, alright, I can't do that. Oh my god. I mean, you could just cancel the show, fuck it.
I'll handle this. You guys go. I'll just start filling out the paperwork when I get to the hotel. Sorry, man.
Sorry. Sex is sex.
Fuck me?
Excuse me?
You shouldn't have fucking racist ass traditions out there, I don't know.
They're expecting to see Paperboy?
They're also wearing blackface, so fuck them.
Or just get sick.
So you do fuck me?
You're
I
gonna
don't
get your
fuck
money,
anyone.
dude.
I will destroy you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep. Oh shit. He actually looks a little homicidal. Let's leave Amsterdam. There's a lot of countries here in Europe. We can just move right along. This dude's actually gonna kill you. Time to go. Bro, you're gonna get paid. Relax. Oh fuck. Okay, time to go. There's no way he can't find him because of all the blackface. There is no way he thinks that's actually him. I feel like he's just so pissed. He's like, well, I'm gonna kick someone's ass. Oh my god. Okay.
Finn.
Ah.
Hey.
You getting ice at 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
I saw someone die today. It was kind of intense.
You good?
Night, Ern.
Night. They actually seem like they're in a better place than I would have thought. Just turn the phone off. Go to bed, man. You need some sleep. He asked if you're up. Just don't respond. You're not up. Just go to bed. Just go to bed, Ern. No. God damn it. Oh, that was great. That was a great second episode. Overall, a great premiere, too. Well, I really liked this second episode. As much as I respected a lot of the choices in the first episode with, like, the side story with Laquarius, I definitely like this one more just because, you know, it's catching us up on where our main characters are at, showing how drastically different their circumstances are. At least a year ahead of the last season. It could have been longer than that. I mean, it's literally been 4 years since season 2 aired, so I wouldn't be surprised if in the show they're like, yeah, it's been 4 years. But Darius appears to be, you know, the same old Darius. Just the nomadic wanderer. Just kind of goes wherever he so pleases and, you know, gets into some wacky shit every step of the way. And I like seeing his storyline, you know, intersect with Van's. It already did in the last season with the episode with Drake's party that he wasn't even at. And I really like the friendship that the two of them have and the kind of rapport that they have. Like that moment of him saying, like, that's got gasoline on it, and she just immediately takes it off. Like, it was just so funny. And kind of bit of interesting irony that it's Van who actually is the one to get them in the situation with the weird cult that, like, kills that dude. Which, the whole situation was so weird. They almost fooled me, too, when she was having that little heart-to-heart with the woman who basically killed that man. I was like, maybe this is just kind of like a funeral. Maybe it's not that weird. Kind of weird, but not that weird. No, it was certainly weirder than I expected. And it's kind of hilarious that Van literally watches a man die 2 feet from her in a very screwed up way. And then later that night, she's just going to get ice. She's just like, hey, what's up? Like, I'm sure internally that definitely is a moment that will stick with her forever. But still, it was just kind of funny to go from one moment to that next one. Ern really appears to have stepped up as a manager, actually. A lot of season 2 was me questioning, like, is he, you know, able to go that extra mile and push in order to be the manager that Al needs? And it seems like he has become that. You know, very easily gets that dude to pay for both taxi rides and fronted him $20K in cash just on the spot, which is pretty wild. That definitely shows that there is a dramatic difference between where they ended season 2 and where they're at now. Like, them getting that European tour was just such a big deal. Like, it was the moment where it seemed like things were going to start really going uphill. And clearly it was, because, yeah, they're rolling in money right now. So much of season 1 and 2, specifically for Ern's character, was about being broke as fuck. And that is not the case anymore. They all are good. Like, they are well off. So in that regard, this season is definitely going to be very different. The commentary on the European prison systems being, like, super, super upscale and really, really nice. It was pretty entertaining. And again, I think it's kind of playing on the stuff that happened with A$AP Rocky, which is pretty funny. All the blackface for the Sinterklaas thing was, that was interesting. On one hand, I feel like it's kind of just retreading what they already sort of did during the episode with Ern and Van in the second season. In that, you didn't see anyone actually doing blackface, but there was a woman who walked up to Ern and thought he was in blackface, which kind of the same idea. Like, it implies that in both cultures and traditions, that's what they expect, that's the norm. But still, I suppose it goes a long way to show that even though they're super well off now, they have money, they have respect, you still can't escape the brutal racism that just exists in this world. Even in this place where, you know, his fans love him, everything's going well for them, there's still just that taint on it, and, you know, it fucking sucks. And I really appreciate the fact that they saw all the fans out there in blackface and they're like, yeah, we're not performing here, fuck this place, we're leaving. I can't believe how pissed that dude got. Like, I understand a performer canceling, like, yeah, that definitely is a huge bummer. He's gonna be hurting a little bit from that, but he also is gonna get paid. Like, relax, dude. And I did really like the final scene as well, not only because it shows that him and Van are actually in a better place than I expected, but it shows that, you know, it's 4 a.m, Ern is sick, but as soon as Al texts him and says, like, come on, like, I'm hungry, where you at, let's go, he gets right up and he goes. Like, he is no longer the manager that we saw in season 2, where he just didn't quite have that drive to just keep pushing. And here it seems like he has too much drive. He's like, you know, whatever I need to do to make him a success and myself as well, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, it's a very different vibe. I like it. On to the technicals. Writing in this episode, I think character motivations were awesome. Again, seeing Ern definitely commit to being his manager. It's certainly a difference in what his character was like in season 2 and 1, but I think it's absolutely what they've been leading up to, and it's actually really nice to see. There are some drawbacks, of course, but, you know, I really didn't want Ern to get left behind. And he's not. He's right there with him. Van's a character I don't quite understand the motivations of yet, but it's clear that she herself doesn't really understand right now. She's kind of just taking this potential opportunity to explore and find herself and see if it works. And I hope they do something interesting with that this season. If she's just relegated to a side character who just does side things to discover herself, I feel like that'll be a little boring, so we'll see what they do. And to clarify, I would not like that because Van's probably not my favorite character on the show, but she's, you know, up there. I don't know, it's kind of hard to pick. All 4 main characters, I'm like, I just like you all a lot. Plot progression, there was definitely everything I needed in here. Everything you didn't get in the first episode pretty much was answered here. Like, yes, there has been a significant time jump. They're well off with money and respect. They have another tour that they're on right now. Like, within the whole episode, they gave you a solid understanding of where the characters are at now. Pacing was actually pretty fast-paced because they were bouncing around between all 4 characters as opposed to the first episode, which just followed L'Aquarius. This one certainly felt much more rapidly paced, which I liked better, and that's just my personal opinion. I like faster-paced stories. So yeah, I really can't think of anything off the top of my head that I disliked about the writing in this episode. So I'm going to go for a 10 out of 10. Editing in this episode, there were once again a few tactics that I just really, really liked. The shot of Van, Darius, and all the weird cultists in the van, that was great because it's a really long take, and even after Zazie Beetz like steps out of the car, they still hold on the empty van for a good like 2 seconds or something. And again, it's nothing huge, but it's a subtle way to just slightly off-kilter the audience. It makes you understand things are not quite right here. I shouldn't feel comfortable. There was also some pretty solid comedic editing, like seeing the chair get like thrown out the window with this loud crash to, you know, just jump cut back to Al explaining it to Ern and everything. Like, that was very solid, very funny. But yeah, I really like the editing in this one, so I'm gonna do 9 out of 10. Cinematography was really, really good in this one. It was fantastic in the first episode as well, but I just love the cinematography on this show. That actually might be the running theme and why I watch certain things. It seems like every show I watch, it's the cinematography that I'm consistently thinking is amazing. But here, there's just so many good shots in this one. Like, there are shots in the shop with Darius and Van where you see Van like through like a tiny little mirror, and it's just really good.
Figure it out.
One of the final shots in the episode where you see Ern like walk into the hotel room and then just crash on the bed, and it perfectly mirrors the like morning scene where he like goes to charge his phone and then go to the bathroom. And as I talked about in the last one, there's just so much like negative or headspace in all the shots. It makes the characters feel not even always small, but just like they're a part of an art piece, sort of. It almost detaches characters from the environment that they're in a really cool way. It's not distracting or anything. It's just a really cool tactic that you don't normally see. So that's 10 out of 10 for me. Sound design, I really, really liked it. I'd say it was more traditionally Atlanta in this episode than the first one. The first one had a lot of like really good horror moments and everything, but here you had a lot of actual copyrighted music, like mixtures of rap and jazz, and it was just all really well chosen music for the scenes that they were chosen for. And they also utilized silence in this episode so well. Particularly the, what I hope was an assisted suicide and not a murder. Like, there's no music playing during that entire moment, and it just makes it so real and so horrifying. And in a weird way, kind of hilarious. Like, it is a wild ride of a scene, and it's certainly helped by the fact that they chose to leave it silent. So I gotta go for another 10 out of 10. Sorry, I really like this episode. Acting in this episode, I really, really liked it. I think everyone did a fantastic job. Zazie Beetz was my initial first pick for best actor in this one, but I think I actually got to give it to Donald Glover. He's really, really talented, and the way he's able to portray being sick and exhausted but still just trucking along through this whole event, again, he just makes it feel real. All the little hand gestures he does when he's stretching when he wakes up, it feels really real. And when you can convince me that I'm not watching a character in a show but an actual person, I think that is fine acting. And there wasn't anybody else in the episode that I thought was bad by any means. Everyone was doing a very good job, so I gotta go for another 10 out of 10. Costumes and makeup, I thought it was, again, really good. Everyone still looks very in character, specifically Darius, who is just all over the place in terms of his look now. I have to admit, I'm not a fan of bleach blonde hair on anybody personally, but again, that's just my personal taste. There's nothing wrong with it. And I have to give them kudos for designing the cultist outfits. It definitely felt very Midsommar inspired, which I thought was well chosen. If you're gonna go for a movie to emulate when it comes to a creepy cult, that's, top of the line. I don't think it was nearly as impressive as the other categories, so I'm gonna go for a 8 out of 10. Set design, I really love what they did here. Again, season 1 and 2, it takes place in the title of the show, Atlanta. But now we are in a completely different place out in Amsterdam. So they get to design these modern, sleek sets for the prison that Al's in. Little boutique shops that Van and Darius are going to. High-end hotels because they're rolling in cash now. It was really cool to see so many different sets and locations. I don't know how much of it was filmed on location. I mean, most of it was indoors for this episode. So I would assume a lot of it was just sets that were built, but I could be wrong. They could have, gone on location and done a lot of it. A lot of the first 2 seasons were on location, at least for some aspects. So I'm gonna do a 9 out of 10. I was very impressed with that. And as far as visual effects, I don't recall there being any. That's not true. There were some practical effects, I guess, that they had to do. Throwing the chair out of the window, which was very entertaining. And, you know, killing that dude with the plastic over his face. I have no idea how they are able to film scenes like that without the actors actually suffocating. I can't even really bring myself to watch scenes like that. So, yeah, I don't know. But I did kind of freeze frame my way through that moment on the second watch through, just so I could at least see what they did there. And again, it looked super, super real, which wasn't great for my psyche, but hey, well done filmmaking. So I'll do a 9 out of 10. And that gives this episode a 9.4 out of 10, which I think definitely reflects how I feel about it. I loved this episode. It was so good to fully be back into like the swing of things of Atlanta. Again, I really liked the first episode, taking kind of a detour to explore some ideas, a different character, do something a little bold and artsy. But I think this second episode is really what people were, you know, looking for, which is exactly why I think they released this as a 2-part, you know, premiere. I actually don't remember if the other seasons did that or not, so maybe they just always do. I don't think they did for the first season or the second. Regardless, I loved this episode. It is so good to be back watching Atlanta again. I've really missed the show, and it just came out of nowhere that it was coming back. So yeah, I'm really glad to be back, and I will see you all on that next episode. And that's about it.